Imagine this: a herd of sheep, completely defenseless, no guardian dogs to protect them. How important are these dogs really? What if there was no one to stop the predators lurking in the shadows? Let's take a moment to watch this scene unfold together. In the vast plains of Mongolia, the sun slowly sets on the horizon as a flock of sheep grazes in the quiet of the night. There is no guard, no dog to protect them. But in the distant shadows, two hungry wolves silently watch the herd. They have been observing every movement for hours, and now that darkness has taken over, the time to strike has come. A moment later, the wolves charge in full speed. Panic spreads through the sheep, and they scatter everywhere. The wolves take them down one by one with no resistance, leaving blood all over the grass. The helpless herd is an easy target, and there's no one around to stop it. But what if the guardian dogs were there? Would the story have played out differently? In this video, you will witness a moment when the wolves believe they have found an unprotected flock, only to be met with an unexpected reality. The guardian dogs are ready to turn the hunters into the hunted. In the heart of the mountains, a lone Kangal found itself face to face with three hungry wolves. The wolves circled, looking for an opening, but the Kangal didn't flinch. The moment one wolf lunged forward, the dog exploded with power, tackling its attacker to the ground while keeping the other two at bay. Within moments, the tides had turned, and the wolves, realizing they had underestimated their opponent, scattered into the night, leaving the Kangal victorious. In a remote village, a farmer was awakened by the chilling howls of a wolf pack. He rushed outside to find his two Kangals already engaged in a brutal fight. The wolves had attempted to breach the livestock pen, but the dogs were relentless. The battle raged until dawn, and when the dust settled, one wolf lay lifeless while the rest had vanished into the wilderness, never to return. A desperate chase unfolded on a steep mountainside as a pack of Kangals hunted down a lone wolf. The predator weaved through the rocky terrain, trying to lose its pursuers, but the dogs were faster and more coordinated. With a final burst of speed, one Kangal leaped, bringing the wolf crashing down. The others quickly followed, ensuring that this predator wouldn't terrorize the herds again. On a freezing winter night, a pack of wolves invaded a snow-covered farm, expecting an easy hunt. What they didn't expect was the sheer determination of the Kangal guarding the property. As the wolves advanced, the dog launched into action, using its strength and speed to drive them back. The fight left deep scars, but the Kangal stood victorious, and the wolves never dared return. In a breathtaking moment caught on drone footage, a Kangal chased a wolf across a vast open field. The shepherd, unable to keep up, could only watch as the relentless pursuit unfolded. The dog closed the distance with unmatched speed, and within minutes, the wolf was cornered. The final clash was swift and brutal, leaving no doubt about the Kangal's dominance. A lone wolf, emboldened by hunger, approached a flock of sheep at dusk, only to be met by a Kangal that was more than ready for a fight. The two beasts collided in a whirlwind of dust and fur, their growls echoing through the valley. The wolf fought desperately, but the Kangal's superior strength and technique proved too much. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the wolf lay defeated. Deep in the wilderness, a shepherd released his Kangal after spotting a group of wolves on the prowl. The dog wasted no time, charging into the fray with fearless aggression. The wolves attempted to surround it, but the Kangal expertly maneuvered, using the terrain to its advantage. The battle raged on until the wolves, too injured to continue, retreated, knowing they had met their match. A nighttime ambush turned into a chaotic battle when a wolf pack attempted to surround a lone Kangal near the village outskirts. With no backup in sight, the dog relied on its instincts and raw power to fight off multiple attackers. As the wolves closed in, the Kangal struck first, delivering devastating blows that sent the pack retreating into the darkness, defeated and humiliated. In a shocking turn of events, A wolf thought it had an easy meal when it snuck into a herd's enclosure. The moment it made its move, a Kangal intercepted with lightning speed, slamming the predator to the ground. The wolf barely had time to react before the dog launched a relentless assault, forcing the intruder to flee with its tail between its legs. A relentless chase in the dead of night saw two Kangals tracking down a wolf that had been terrorizing a village for weeks. The chase spanned miles, through thick forests and across frozen rivers, until the dogs finally cornered their prey. The exhausted wolf attempted to fight back, but against the combined strength of two battle-hardened Kangals, it never stood a chance. On a dark, cold night, a flock of sheep rests peacefully in a remote village. But what the flock doesn't know is that a lone wolf is lying in wait nearby, ready to strike. But the shepherd's two Kangal dogs, ever watchful, notice the wolf's presence. Without hesitation, the dogs spring into action, charging toward the predator. The wolf, caught off guard, tries to flee, but one of the Kangals is too quick. In a flash, it leaps and tackles the wolf to the ground, preventing its escape. The fight is swift and intense, and before long, the wolf, injured and defeated, has no choice but to retreat. Deep in the rugged mountains, a lone wolf slips out of its den, hungry and ready to hunt. Its target? A flock of sheep grazing in a protected valley below. As the wolf silently moves closer, unaware of the dangers ahead, one Kangal dog patrolling the mountain notices its movements. The predator tries to use the rough landscape to its advantage, dodging and weaving between rocks. But the Kangal, faster and more focused, catches up quickly. With one final leap, the Kangal tackles the wolf, bringing it to the ground. The wolf struggles, but it's no match for the Kangal's strength and skill. In seconds, the fight is over, and the wolf lies defeated. These incredible encounters prove time and time again why Kangals are the ultimate protectors. Their bravery, speed, and unmatched power make them nature's fiercest defenders, ensuring that no predator ever threatens their home without facing the consequences. What do you think? Were these fearless dogs as impressive to you as they were to me? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're craving more epic battles and legendary stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next adventure. Until then, catch you later.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. Yeah, you ain't see me activated. You better